Okay, so this tutorial is going to be about downloading and using brushes in Photoshop. So with brushes, once you open and you're going to create a new project. So I'm going to call this brush one. It's going to be 11 by 8.5 inches. And pixels 300. Okay, so with the brushes, this is our brush tool right here. Your brush options are right up here. So in this menu, you scroll down, these are all the brushes that you have available. Some of them are already loaded onto here. And the ones they have, there's not really much to them. So we have the ability to download our own unique sets of brushes. So one that I downloaded earlier before doing this tutorial was a set of spider related brushes. So with these, I can just kind of click and it puts an imprint of the brush. Now this one, that's the largest that this brush goes, which is smaller than my design, my area. So it looks kind of weird. Actually, it does go larger than that. So I can actually go to the full screen. And that looks a lot better. So I can do, it's kind of like a stamp. I just click and hold, and that creates that one. I'll have these other spider designs that I can and so like I said, just kind of like a stamp, this gives me the ability to create a design. So if I just click one time, then that's what I've been doing so far. I can also click and drag, and it creates lots of multiples. And so this is what we're going to be doing with brushes. I want you to download 3 different sets of brushes and create 3 different designs. So like I said, I already had downloaded the spiders. So in order for you to download brushes, then there's 2 main websites that we use: Brush Lovers and Brush Easy. Easy spelled EEZY. Now, I normally use Chrome for everything, but I do have an ad blocker on Chrome, and I don't know if that was the problem, but I was not able to, from my computer, it wasn't really letting me download anything from this website. So I switched over to Safari just to do this. So, if you're having issues with that, this might be a fix. So you can either browse from the selections they have here, or type in a keyword and you can find a set of brushes related to that. They have sets of brushes over pretty much anything. So with these, you want to make sure that most of them are going to be free. If there's one that has, I think it's like a green bar across it that says premium, that one's going to cost money. So you want to make sure that you avoid those ones. So I click on that, and for this free download here, it's going to download that set of brushes. It's going to put it in my downloads folder. So whenever I go back to this, so this design is done. I'm going to create a new design. This is going to be brush number 2, same size, create. So for this one, I want to download or to add my set of brushes. So with Photopea, I wasn't sure how they were going to, if the brushes that I download are going to be there every time that I close out the website. Well, I tried it earlier. Like I said, I downloaded the spider brushes. I closed completely out of the site in Chrome. When I came back, they were still there. So every time you add a set of brushes, it just adds it to the bottom of this list. If they're gone, you may have to repeat this process again. I'm not really sure because, like I said, with Photopea, I'm kind of learning this as we go along. With Photoshop, once you download them once, they're always there. But there's this little white triangle here. When you click on that, you want to go to Load ABR. ABR is the brush file. So on my downloads, and I have a lot of stuff in my downloads. So some of them are downloaded as just the ABR file. Some of them are downloaded into folders. So if I open up this folder, then there's some stuff in here that we don't need, and then I have my ABR file. That's what I want, the ABR. So I click on that, I open it, say yes, and then my set of dinosaurs should be at the bottom of this list. Let's see. So now I can just kind of create a design using these and just try out all the different on. And so that is using brushes. So I want you to do 3 different designs with 3 different sets of brushes. It doesn't matter what they look like. I just want you to have a little bit of experience doing this because when we come back from the break, we'll be using brushes a lot more frequently. So that is that tutorial.